channel and to Hearts of Iron for Black Ice mod. The Black Ice mod. We are playing as Germany, and we arrived at end of July 1940, and it was finally time for me to invite Italy into the war. So first off, a bit of naval submarine rating. You can see I have a few rating successful results in the Western Mediterranean as well, with my coastal submarines, which are better at Mediterranean, not so deep water. The Norwegian campaign, I have encircled all of the Norwegian armies in 2 pockets. It's quite hard to encircle the AI, so I'm very happy with this. And now my 2 mountain elite divisions are rushing up towards Narvik. We're gonna go to the Mediterranean, don't worry. So this is just gonna run in the background, and hopefully Norway will capitulate. I'm thinking, when you invade Norway in 1940, usually you can only use 4 divisions to naval amphibious assault with naval invasion. Maybe you send one to the Swedish border to open up that, another one to Kristiansand. Do you think you could take Narvik with 1 division and Trondheim with another one? Maybe if you develop marines before the war and focus on that. Maybe that's my next run through is going to be a marine build instead of armor, as a complement to this. Because I'm thinking that if you start the war, the UK and Norway, they're surprised, the AI, and maybe you can land and grab these victory locations before you have to do this slog and micro. It just would be historical and nice, save time. I lost like 5,000 in Norway. Yeah, 5k. It's okay. I mean, there's so many Norwegian troops, I don't see how you can do this maneuver, the land war. But in the last episode, I lost a sea battle outside Trondheim when I tried to land there with an amphibious assault. That was later in the war, of course, not right at the start. So the UK were patrolling the Norwegian Trench, this thin sea zone here next to Norway's coastal line. Anyway, it's over now, but for the next time, it would be really nice to do a historical surprise landing before the Royal Navy can react and kick them out of the war real quick. Other than that, not much going on. I want to say something about the resource situation. It is crazy now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm swimming in iron, steel, everything. I'm not trading for anything. Okay, I guess I'm trading for rubber from Vichy and oil from the Soviet Union, Romania, and Slovakia. Yes, that is. But the rest, I have so much. So maybe I should go back to another economical policy for trading. Where is it here? Protectionist economy. I don't know this very well. Which one should I pick now mid-war in 1940 when I have so many resources available? I could probably go with I might go back up here for 30 PPs and send more resources to the market. Yeah, it would save me some a very small amount of political power. Is it worth it? I should probably examine if Italy and my future Axis allies on the Balkan, Hungary and Romania, if they need to buy more than I can offer them with my current policy. Is that I don't know how that works. I would be very grateful for tips in the comments. Let me know. Might even make a question in the forums for this, because I certainly don't know how to handle that. Anyways, I have plenty of resources. The talks in Spain failed because I choose that option. I am crossing with my last couple of garrisons here, and I have some garrisons in the ports in Libya. I haven't even checked. I don't know what's going on here in Addis Ababa. I've given some lend-lease to Italy, actually a decent amount. They don't have a lot of deficits right now. I put my cavalry in Albania just so I have something there. I would prefer to use my mountain troops from Norway into Albania and use them in Greece. I don't know when Italy is going to declare war, but hopefully I can get them out and get them down there. And now the Africa Corps. I have the 13th Panzer Division, and we're going to attack now. And I'm sending airplanes down. Ooh, forgot one thing. Time to use my... I have 2 wings of naval bombers that I'm going to place here maybe, and then right. So I'm trying to gain air. I'm trying to contest Malta. Should I start bombing the port yet? Oh. No, that's what I want to do with my medium. But I am training my first Heinkel 111 medium bomber. If I'm gonna bomb Malta now, I would have to do it with my medium bombers. I probably should do that now when you're talking about it. Why don't we send these guys to Pantelleria here and put on strategic bombing and put it on Malta? Well, you can't focus this. Oh, you can. But I think it's gonna pick. Yeah, it's picking. The island is part of the sea zone. So we're gonna try to take out the port facilities on Malta. Also, as you can see, I have placed... Oh, now he has a garrison on Pantelleria. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this regiment here because I know the Italian AI has a tendency to evacuate it. And I've seen UK capture Pantelleria before. I wasn't aware historically that Italy had a huge naval base here, 500 capacity. I need to read up on that. You learn a little bit of history by playing these games. Alright, and here we go. Time to unpause, 24th of July. We got... I only saw 2 Egyptian units here before. I wonder if it is because I placed units on the border that the AI reacted and sent up no less than 9 units. But 81 is a good start. Here we have some Lend-Lease to Finland. Finland and Denmark. Denmark is going to get some Danish equipment so that they never run out. Japan is getting all the Western, UK, Canadian, American stuff that I capture. I just give it to Japan. Not so much now for the army experience, but actually to support them in their war. And Italy is getting everything from the Benelux countries. So I'm spreading my stockpiles around a bit. Terribly heavy micromanagement because the interface isn't very good, but here we go. I don't see how I'm gonna win this, severely numerically outnumbered as I am. And let me show you, this orange division is my first Africa infantry division, and they have 88mm anti-air guns and also a desert support company. I don't think I put anything else on them. Otherwise it's just a regular infantry division for now. And I am giving these guys... I sent the ones that has medals so I can decrease the supply consumption with 3%. Everything helps in North Africa. So there we go. And as you can see, my stability is now over 90%. When you entered the war a year ago, you dropped to around 60%. So I've been building it up, and I felt that I could afford to go up to the next level of wartime domestic loans, which cost me... It gives me better production, but it cost me some stability. All right. So that's what happened up until July 1940. So we're going to push these... Oh, they don't have very good org. I wonder why they start with not full org. Because they're surprised. I mean, the UK has been in the war. I wonder if Egypt probably wasn't in the war against Germany before. I didn't notice. Doesn't matter. Wait, there was something else. So let's see if we can capture Sidi Barani, or at least this fort here in Salum. I like North Africa. It's small. You can heavily micro it and get a nice perspective. I sent Rommel for historical flavor, but also he is a Panzer leader and he's got those good terrain and logisticals. Right. This is when I sent these troops here, stretched redeploying. They didn't have any organization. I wanted to. There was a sandstorm, and I noticed that you have such severe maluses on regain of organization during sandstorms that you don't regain anything at all. So I've seen the sandstorm and I thought like, okay, it's gonna make it a little bit harder to fight, but I'm sure the defender feels the same, yada yada. But actually, if you're low org and the enemy has high org in a sandstorm, that is the time to strike. So kind of a nice catch. We have some air support coming this way. Not many Stukas, but I'm sending fighters. I guess I want to see what the British are able to. They probably can put in like 1,000 planes here, so I don't want to use bombers. Yeah, we're doing good progress here. It would be nice if we could encircle some Egyptian troops down in the desert. That's going to be our long-term goal. Okay. I noticed that we can increase our tank production a bit and also airplanes. I think I'm gonna go with more fighters for Russia now, from now on. I wonder if we can do speed 2. We probably can. So supply is vital in this area. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna build ports in. No, wait. Naval dockyards. That's it. No, of course. Naval base. In no. Yeah, that's Tobruk, and here's Tripoli. I don't have. I mean, you always have nice things you want to build, but right now, I think I can afford to build up these ports. And I've given Italy instructions to leave Africa, did I? I just wanted to see how this, but he has troops in Libya. I need to check. Give me a second. I've asked. I asked Italy to leave North Africa, but the way the supplies looks quite good right now, at least. So we're gonna allow him to stay and defend Africa. As I said, as it looks right now. Oh, Tobruk has 24 out of 30, so we're well supplied. I don't know why Italy doesn't have troops on the border. He usually does. Let's see, I saw 1 motorized, 2 motorized, 3 motorized. So he has a lot of motorized, 4 motorized. A mountain division in Tripoli. And here, okay, so where are they going? Are they going home? I don't know. Okay, we already have attrition, and it's desert and extremely hot. So we're up to 37% attrition. That's very expensive. Only one moving, right? We also started to produce 50mm anti-tank guns. And I'm investing rather heavily. I think like 15 factories into those for Russia. I don't think I'm gonna need them in Africa because they are gonna have 88mm guns instead. Okay. Wait, what happened? Did we capture this province? Okay, Italy captured it. I think we're just gonna... No, I'm gonna wait. Is it 3 hours? Do we need to rest? Yeah, we can rest here. Oh, I forgot. We need to... You couldn't do this before. You couldn't give an field marshal order. So that means now... Yeah, we're gonna gain planning bonus when we rest here. And our org regain seems rather normal. 0.22 per hour. So 1.5 hours. Huh. So that means, okay. Well, it's rather quick, isn't it? It's not too bad. You need to be aware that the UK can land. They always land on a port, right? I don't think they ever land. Maybe I've seen the UK AI land outside of a port next to it and then capture it. It is aware of supplies, of course, but so you're never entirely safe from landings behind your line. Just gonna go speed 2. Okay. We have 25 Polish fighters. They like to get around, don't they? We're a bit overstacked here. Yeah, I'm gonna send home these old 109s. Send them to... I don't know, up here. So we get 450 fighters. I'm pretty sure the UK is gonna be able to have more fighters there. Okay. He managed to retreat, of course. No overrun. And I'm waiting for this infantry to catch up. So in 18 hours. Here comes the Italian motorized. Approaching the border. No supply issues so far. It's very nice. Okay, now we should be able to land with, excuse me, 6 divisions in total. I guess we're just gonna go with the 1940 submarine. Yeah, sub-visibility -3%. I need that. I think the new submarine hull is in 1941. Here we are. Let's see here. I'm just gonna push into Sidi Barani, and I think I'm gonna use the motorized and try to go down here, and I'll leave the infantry behind. No, I'm pushing with the infantry as well, because I have one other infantry division coming up here. We actually are going to win this. The British Army under Alan Brooke is in disarray for sure here. What has got? He's got those are the Egyptian cavalry, border guard, and a French infantry. No, French garrison. These are some crappy troops. So maybe we can blitz to El Alamein. Okay, very nice. Here comes British troops. So let's push. Probably should I push on? So these are Egyptian troops. Not very valuable. No, we have 7th Infantry Division here. It's very low strength, only 54%. But I like killing British, proper UK troops. I don't care about the Egyptians. 56. I don't want these guys to retreat, so I'm not gonna support this attack. But I think I'll risk moving up with this infantry division as well. Okay. Do you think we can push the border guards here? Yeah, they're very weak. We should be able to push them out of the line. Do we have sand? We have a sandstorm. That is actually good for us. We got extremely hot here because we won the initial battles, and we are at good org. And now, if the enemy is inside a sandstorm, they're not going to be able to regain org very well, or at all. Cool. Enemy cipher. Wait, no, sorry. Available armored recon. Right. No enemy cipher is being decrypted. Okay, we did. Okay, so Egypt doesn't exist any longer. This just becomes. It seems the Egypt disappears when the war starts, and this is now United Kingdom. All right. Well, it's not that we're gonna use France and Poland, but the Soviet Union is already researched. Okay. Tank production. Do we want to do the long barrel 50k 60? I don't know. Maybe can you put that on the Panzer F? I think maybe you can. And it's gonna be quite a while before we can get the 75L. So maybe it's a nice idea. I'm guessing here that this could be a better gun than the short barrel 75 that is on. So I'm going to research. It's only 48 days. And I'm gonna do it with Rheinmetall here. There we go. Oh, another one. Okay, I was thinking. I feel my industry is in an okay shape, but maybe I'm lagging behind a little bit with doctrines because, sure, it's a year to Barbarossa, the invasion of Russia, but I have 1, 2, 3 techs. Let me think. Do I need something like electronics, computers? No, I think it would be nice to start this line here. Wait. Yeah, let's do it. I don't want to forget it and be late and not have my doctrines research for Russia. So we advanced here, and it's obvious the allies, they are surprised by my 13th Panzer Division in the desert. Yes, this is going to be a very short and sweet campaign, isn't it? I guess I'll... Hmm. 5 PP, better than nothing. I have a shit ton of troops training back home in in Germany, and I haven't organized it at all. It's just a mess. I just sent them out to suppress rebels. We're a bit low on food. Talking about that, it smells food in the house. Right. So I'm gonna send. Send one to this port here, and another one to Oran. Oh, Italy is garrisoning Vichy territory. I think the U.S. torch landings, they're scripted, so they are gonna land no matter what. I don't. But until then, at least I have some port defenses in Vichy territory. Vichy is not at war with the allies yet, but I might as well place them now early on so I don't forget it later on. It's just it suits my soul to know it's been done. So okay, distance circumvent here. I think I want to take the southern province first, like so. We're gonna support with the tank. I guess I'm might as well. How's the supply? The supply is okay. I think maybe I'll hang back with okay, wood fire engines. That see, we are now losing. We are on red fuel. Don't ask me why. Our largest consumer is by far the army, 1.2k per day, but the civilian demand is 2.3k. All right, so I guess maybe fuel is a bit of a place where, because I don't want to start the invasion of Russia with almost no fuel at all. I think I'm gonna wait. Oh, this one upgrades. Oh, it less. Okay, so this doesn't affect the civilian consumption. This only affects the fuel usage for trucks, and also a little bit for mech. Okay, so this one is not that important. Let's see here. Should I go for the improved oil plant? The problem with this one is that it increases the synthetic fuel production energy cost by +2, but I am at 97% energy consumption. So this now is a good time. Don't ask me how that happened. I'm just gonna go for some more efficient oil or fuel, synthetic fuel. Annoying. Ignore that. Italy is pushing towards the Egyptian border. Sorry, towards El Alamein. Okay, now we have all the towns. I think I need to tell Italy that, hey, dude, you are using too much of the supply in. It's gonna mechanize Sidi Barani port. I'm not gonna increase the size, am I? Do you wanna? Let's give it one hit of port level, Sidi Barani. Boom. How long? Oops. How long is it gonna take? Yeah, just one level of port in Sidi Barani for the Emperor. Am I ready to? How bad is the supply? Oh, actually pretty good. Fuel is good. Let's see if we can surround this British division here. Okay. Let's just push down here. This infantry. And the 4-year plan. Submerged arc welding. Yeah, good, good. So that gives me an option to... Ooh, how about army fuel capacity? Yeah, that feels important. Probably should have had that before I started the invasion of Egypt, but there we go. I'm doing a little bit better on supplies than I thought I would. Could I even rush with my light division here? What speed has it got? It's on 683. Nice. Wow, we got some blitzkrieg going here. Oh, here comes the Red Air. They have 700 fighters, 750 fighters. We have also had 700, but it's the Italians. They're going to overstack all the air bases in this area. Yep. Which is pretty bad because I could fight them numerically with numerical inferiority, but I can't on overstack bases. So I wish there was a setting where you could tell Italy, like, please don't send air to North Africa, but you can't. So, red air. Like, how bad is the overstacking? It doesn't say. We have 500 out of 300 capacity, but maybe if we check here, we have 28% efficiency versus their 86, but it doesn't say if it's because of the airbase capacity. How much? Yeah, it's probably why. So I guess our air fighting, we don't have Crete. I guess I have to move this away for now. Yeah, and of course Italy is gonna overstack these Mediterranean air bases. That usually happens. So no more bombing. Nope. It's just stacked to the brim. Do I even have air bases that are large enough to hold these planes? There we go. Let's just move it away. I keep in my 100 naval bombers. I'm not giving Italy any airplanes. Because why would I? So from now on, we're gonna be fighting under a red sky. We're up to 900 Allied fighters. Sniper teams. I guess I want to give my Africa Corps leg infantry soft attack 5%. Let's go with that. Or wait, do I want to push the... Yeah, I probably should push the anti-air cannons instead. Let's do that. Well, you certainly don't lack things you want to research in Black Ice, that's for sure. Okay. I think I want to give this to... What's his face? This guy. Spella, because he gets more equipment when he kept. But I'm not gonna win this. That's some serious bullshit. Okay, we encircled a guy here, and it's just a border guard. I can't be bothered. Let's hold that guy. So I'm not gonna... Okay, I need to send down another infantry division here, I suppose. No. Okay. We're gonna win this. We are severely out of org. But we're winning. We're winning. Okay, so we need to rest up. Wait, stop. Hold there. In Mersa Matruth. And you keep the pocket isolated here. Yeah, this is not great, but... Oh, I can assist with this guy. Okay, so let's eliminate the Sinai Division and the 7th Infantry Division. I get my... Okay. Okay. I'm guessing the Italians gonna take this province here. And one is dead. And can now build more tanks here. How many? Each tank has 6 tank production capacity. And we have 34, so that's another 6 tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we should have enough engines for that. That's it for now. We're not gonna need more tank factories for a while. Now we rather need more military factories. So I'm just thinking, what am I missing production-wise for Barbarossa for the war in Russia? Okay, we're holding. I guess I don't want to retreat. No, I still, as soon as this guy recovers, I can encircle a lot of troops here. Why aren't you moving up? I want to encircle these 4 divisions here. Oh. Look, Italy's making a naval invasion, and so is United Kingdom. Where is he going to land? Alright. You know what we could do? We could give... see how much desert equipment we have. Probably not a lot. We have 229. I think it's 300. So soon we can give another division 300 desert equipment. And I'm thinking maybe we should give this Panzer division a desert buff. It's probably the division I'm going to use the most. Okay, and we finished off. Let's check out the supply situation here. We actually have supplies all over the place. That's amazing. Okay, they're trying to encircle here, but okay, that was an overrun, was it? Oh, we got Sandstorm. But my Panzer division... let's check the org regain here. We are at 14. And infrastructure, reliability, weather, very hot reliability, high organization. I don't quite know why there are 2 modifiers for reliability that slows the hourly recovery of organization. I don't know. Weather I can understand, very hot. I can understand infrastructure too. And because I'm on high organization, I'm halved. But there's no... Where is the... I guess there is no Sandstorm. Yeah, see, the Barani port is very overloaded. Well, it's not surprising. We still have some supplies. Am I actually gaining? I am gaining a little bit of org still. So I'm gonna move my motorized up here and actually allow them, if they want to push into the southern desert, into the wilderness here, I'm entirely okay with that. Now they're attacking again. Look at the amount of British troops here. Oh, 42nd Armor Division is attacking. He's got some decent stats here. His breakthrough is actually more than my defense. Although I have superiority in soft attack by about 25%. But this guy, I'm gonna let him finish his org and then I'm gonna counterattack him and drive him off the field. I could use a dedicated armor leader that is better than Rommel is. not Guderian, but like as a specialist, because Rommel's just he's not very good. He doesn't have a lot of Panzer traits. Okay, so St. Helena garrison is attacking instead. Arctic weather base. Now you have to excuse me. You know what? I didn't think of. I could gain a shit ton of aircraft expansion. Send economic assistance to Italy is nice. It gives them. It's 56 days, but it gives them more factory output for 730 days. And it doesn't cost me anything. I think we're okay with our tank production increase for now, so we don't need to focus on increasing air production. So I think maybe Italy is gonna find itself lucky. But shouldn't we snag those Waffen SS expansions first? Not that we need them for warfare anywhere, but it kind of gives me some planning. Or Gestapo gives a little bit of division recovery rate, but there's 2 of them, 21 days and 28 days, and at the end you get a small amount of army experience gain and 3% division recovery rate and 1% reinforce rate. I don't care about the other stuff. Garrisons fighting in cities, that's not gonna happen. But they have some nice overall general. So that's another 50 days. This is more for Russia, so I need to dedicate 50 days to Gestapo right before Russia. We also could do the Balkan dominance, help Romania. I think maybe construction speed, production efficiency cap. Or do we want to wait with this until Italy is a bit stronger after they capture some Yugoslavian and Greek territories? Then they have more to gain 5% bonus on. Nah, let's build up for an early push. I'm not saying this is super important. I'm just weighing my options a little bit and discussing. Okay, so fine. August 40. Italy is gonna get a bit of support. I'm a nice ally. Ooh, this is not looking good. He's pushing me back. Is it because of the air situation? I suppose we could actually move up 50 planes from Tobruk. But other than that, he overstacked me again. Probably with short range fighters that can't reach from Benghazi all the way into Egypt. Yeah, overstacked here as well. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? Italian AI is not a good ally. Anything else fun happening? No, not really. We get the main Italian Navy wasting fuel in the Mediterranean here. Oh no, this ought to be it. Okay, so he's patrolling. Well, we lost some transports. Oh, sorry. Was that that was probably the main UK Navy. I'm just gonna check Norway. Should be okay. We're very close to finishing Norway. Good. I can't wait for it to happen. So even though I have focused on North Africa, it's really hard in Black Ice to make a. You know, I couldn't really send that much more troops because I wouldn't be able to supply them. I could ask Italy to leave Africa and only use my own troops. That would be one option. We'll still have supplies in all these provinces here. Actually, quite a lot too. But I think it's gonna run out. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we have a garrison in Sidi Barani, so the Brits not gonna be able to land behind. I think I'm gonna be pushed back here. He's sending more and more troops. We're not talking about encircling and longer. Do I want to fall back? It is an airport. If you examine the air situation, oh, he's up to 1,300 planes now. Sorry, yeah, 1,300. 2 hours 7, so it's almost 2 to 1. Yet, 29 to 32. Italy is trading equally with UK. We lost 113 trucks. Yeah, I thought it was 135 trucks. 13 trucks to bombings. So air is it's going okay, I suppose. This is gonna change. If Italy won't let me handle the air war, Italy's gonna lose its entire air force. Because he's gonna fight in this desert here, and he's gonna lose against the British air. If I had Crete, I could do something about it, but right. Do I even want to well, it's not me attacking, is it? I think I want to hold on to this if I can. Okay, we have 2 British divisions in the semi-pocket here. I'm not retreated. I am resting and refitting again. Yeah. Look at this. If we can rest these 2 guys up a bit and then attack, we could form a pocket here. I'm just gonna check again. Sorry for microing so much, but you know, it is what it is. Look at this tank division. It has an hourly regain at 0.29. Let's go. I think it's time to give it this is desert equipment. I was hoping to upgrade the common Panzer division template first even more, and then split off and do the desert North African version. But it's just gonna take such a long time that if I might as well, you know, just duplicate here and send in the desert support company. Later on I would consider giving this division 88s millimeter cannons. Wait, reset. I should probably replace the engineer company. Wait. Yeah, let's do that. Duplicate desert company. As you can see, we have armored maintenance detachment, and we have mechanized logistic detachment. But I haven't researched the headquarters other than cars yet. And I haven't researched... I have tankette recon. Yeah, but I want to do light tanks, don't I? Okay. And of course we have to have a desert colored Panzer division here. And we're gonna call it, I don't know. I think the Germans, what did they call their Africa Corps? Like Tropic Panzer division? For now. So we have a new desert version of just gonna make it, and it's gonna require us 300 desert warfare equipment. There we go, and we have a specialized desert Panzer division. Isn't that nice? There's a certain what does it do? I can't remember. It's good for the desert. It gives you desert movement and attack, 10% of each. That's very nice. All right. So yeah, I guess I'm pretty good with the current situation here. I'm waiting for... Okay, let's hunt and destroy. Oh, we have 150... Modify the officer corps. Right. I think it's time to send in Rundstedt, who gives division recovery rate 6%. That's gonna come in handy in the desert, right? Yeah, 6% division recovery rate in the desert. Let's go. So we're done with the 1940 air doctrine. So now we can just soak up a couple of... We're researching the 1941 109 version. What else do we need to do in 1940? Do you want to build some long-range transports? Yay! Let's do it. Feels like it's a very slow regain of org. Norway, how are you doing? We don't have the minimap open. Here, where's the minimap? There's the minimap. Oh, it doesn't really help a lot. We're gonna be there in... Doesn't say. Soon. Trademark. Look, we don't even have scouting in here, reconnaissance. Well, I need more org on my 13th Panzer Division. Come on, Rommel, you can do it. Capture. I don't know, what good is it to capture a French operative? Does it give an asset? We have ways of making you talk. We can only hope that it eventually will reveal all there is to know of French operations in the German Reich. Does it give some intelligence? I don't know what this event does. It happens once in a while. French operative captured. Let me think. What the hell was I doing? I lost my train of thought completely. I got so distracted. Norway? Yeah. I think we're good. Oh, and we're overstacked once again. Oh, he moved out of Benghazi. Well, don't mind if I do. I'm gonna send in... Wait. Nope, that's the training stack. Here we are. Modern. Oh! Of course, I researched a new air version. So it's the 1941 F4 fighter. I suppose we keep on pushing into 1942 with the G version. It's gonna take a year from now, so less. Messerschmitt, and I'm thinking maybe we don't just invest all of our air experience in this version, but certainly one maintenance, one airframe, 1 engine, maybe. Maybe 1 fuel capacity. How about that? Do you want to do ammo capacity or not? Do you want to do drop tanks? Do we need range? Maybe drop tanks, maybe range. We got 858. Oh, we can't do, that's with 1 fuel capacity. How about light cannons? I don't think we need light cannons, do we? It's a 61% reliability. I really don't want to lower that. And the ammo capacity. Is this worth it? Okay. So here's our F4 fighter. And we're now going to upgrade this entire stack to the version 1, 26 IC cost. We're producing almost 5 per day. So 150 per month. We got 45 factories. I could increase this. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind. So, but that's gonna be a nice fighter. Okay, we're under attack here. Haven't really regained a lot of org on our tank division. I wonder if I should send up my... I think the weather... Oh, look at this. Oh, we're in a sandstorm now, aren't we? I think we get sandstorms. Yes, we get sandstorms. So there's not going to be any regain of org. Can we, well, he doesn't have a lot of org, does he? You know what? This guy is in decent shape. I'm gonna send him down here. And I'm gonna reinforce. I'm making my move. I am making my move. But I don't dare to fight with the 13 Panzers. 73. He's got... It's a 3rd armor division. This is the 2nd armor division I've seen here. Can I push him? I think I can push him, can't I? He's got 3.4 org. But he's stronger than I am. Do I dare to... Oh, okay, now the sandstorm is not... Let's see what happens. 79. 78. Am I gonna break him? I think so. Yeah, my tank division here is much better than his. Is terrain, country commander skill planning bonus. Yeah. Move it, 3rd armor division. I need this province. I'm gonna encircle 3 British divisions in the desert. I think we made it. I think we made it. Look at this. This is so nice. We got an ace pilot. What I do with ace pilots, I usually remove them from just your... And I use them for elite wings over Germany, shooting down expensive American bombers later in the war. Not gonna do it now though. But what do you do with your ace pilots? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested. Look at this. Do you think we can... Oh, the sandstorm just ended. How convenient. How convenient. Yes. Oh, okay, he didn't retreat into the pocket. But fine, I guess. The question is, can we keep this pocket closed? Well, I don't know. Maybe. We will know in 2 days. This is kind of exciting, isn't it? And now it would be nice if the Italians were to help me to clean this pocket out, because it's not like I have a huge amount of... I think I need to commit another infantry division just to push this pocket, or should I let them starve? Let's see if we can maintain the pocket closed. or not. Oh, the Italians are attacking. I'm actually happy with that. I need to eliminate this as fast as possible. 83? What the hell are you attacking with? Oh, 42nd Armor Division. Is that another armor division? I'm spotting. Look, he's almost at full org again. How the hell did that happen? Huh. I'm gonna see what happens if I... No, I'm gonna support this way, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna win this easily. So let's see what we captured. We captured 1 garrison, Hampshire County Division, and then 1 Royal West African F. It seems like a motorized division. It has actually quite good stats, so I guess this is kind of a nice haul. And the last one here is a French, this nice line infantry division. Okay. Let's close this pocket. Okay, here, ooh, 79. He's got so much armor in Africa. This is scary. This is scary. Let's see the air situation. He doesn't have any bombers, but he's got 1350, and Italy is now down to 400. I wonder if it's not the losses, but he just keeps changing around his air. It's so annoying with the Italian air AI. Yeah, we're not going to be able to keep the pocket closed unless we commit the Panzers down into the desert and reinforce this way. It's very hairy now. Yeah, we're not going to win this. Look, he's got 3 full strength armor divisions. Just, oh my god, he's so strong. 3rd, 11th, and 79th. Let me see how long we've been. I think we've been an hour. We've been almost exactly. The people who play Black Ice are pro players. FR. Careful, you can get encircled. What level railways? I have not built up any railways in Libya. None whatsoever. I just invited Italy into the war, and you cannot build before the war in Allied territory. But I am increasing the size of the Tripoli port and the Tobruk port, and also 1 level of Sidi Barani. I'm not going to build a railway. It's just too expensive. It takes too long time. Yes, I think I'm going to leave it here. The fact is that I am not strong enough, the Deutsches Afrika Korps, to resist 3 full-size British armor division. Black Ice, here we go. It's pain. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Keep your fingers crossed, and to support the mod, don't forget, if you made it this far, to like and subscribe at the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.